For you tonight, the one, the only, ooba.
How is everybody? Cool. This is just a warning. If you might just happen to walk upon a serious crime, sometimes it's best to pretend as if you're blind. The other day, I was walking my dog, Buddy. It was around 6 o'clock in the morning. Two men jumped out a black Cadillac and started shooting at the man that operated the corner store. I said, Buddy, what's that noise, Buddy? What's going on? One of the shooters shouted, man, get her. She ain't blind. I ain't never seen nobody use a chihuahua for a seeing eye dog. You know how we prepare for invited guests, but uninvited guests get on my nerves. My friend came to my house uninvited. I tried to offer him what I have. I was like, would you like a glass of water? He gonna tell me, no, I'll take a bottle of water. I was like, your ass must got $1, because you going to the corner store for that. I tried to offer him cheese and crackers. You know what this fool asked me? You don't have a surf and turf? Do you people know what a surf and turf is? That's lobster and steak. The last time Uber had lobster or steak, the government was taking care of my ass. I was receiving food stamps. And I remember when I applied for food stamps, they gave me this big fat sister for a caseworker. When I saw her, I got so excited. I said, sister, you gonna hook your people up, right? You gonna take care of your people. The first thing she told me was, I ain't your people. You don't even have any people, because if you did, they would feed your black ass. I'm back in college. Give it up for me. I'm lucky these days that you can go to college without a high school diploma, but I don't know if I'm become part of the community. I'm walking around campus, people coming up to me asking, what's your GPA, what's your GPA? I'm like, what the fuck is a GPA? I'm here to get my GED. And when I got the GED, I started taking college courses, American literature. The professor mentioned Thoreau, Emerson, Hawthorne, and Dickinson. I was so happy when she mentioned Frederick Douglass' name. I raised up my hand. I said, I know him. He built my elementary school. My people from Mississippi. I went to Mississippi every summer from birth to the age of 12. Could you imagine going to your family reunion and you walk up to the barbecue pit and the only choices of meat you have is possum, squirrel, rabbit, catfish, and coon? I used to be begging my papa all summer. I would do anything for a Big Mac, just one. He'd be like, girl, if that river good to me, I'm going to grind you up some catfish and make you a special sauce. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, if you don't eat pussy, you can't eat possum. Every time my papa and one of his friends got through sucking on a possum bone, they shout, if my wife pussy tastes as good as possum, I won't have to hunt no more. I am so sick of the N-word. I am tired of the N-word. Never. My family go, you better get a 9 to 5 because you will never be a great comedian. My brother was like, you will never get a husband because don't no man want no bald-headed wife. And I remember when I was a little girl, my uncle used to tell me every day, Uber, you will never know which one of those 6 dicks is your daddy. Mama! You know how you go to school and the kids give you a nickname? My nickname was Baby Chi-Chi, tell it to your daddy, Darth Vader. I ran all the way home from school. I said, Mama, I know who my daddy is. He was Darth Vader. She said, yes, Uber, he was very dark. I said, no, Mama, not dark. She said, Uber, you was conceived on Halloween night. And at that party, it was 6 men in Darth Vader costumes. Mama! They have a lot of parades in the city. They got the Dominican parade, the Puerto Rican parade. I was at the Puerto Rican parade. Puerto Ricans all over 5th Avenue with T-shirts that read 100% Puerto Rican and proud. Jennifer Lopez had her big fat ass on 5th Avenue. You couldn't even see Mark Anthony. Every time he would try to wave, she would turn around and he would get lost in that big fat ass. On the way here today, I stopped in Times Square. There's a white man standing in the middle of Times Square wearing a cowboy hat, playing a guitar. only in his underwear. On the ass part of his drawers, he got the words naked cowboy painted in red. Now we all know if a black man was standing in the middle of Times Square, only in his underwear, the cops will lock his ass up. Not because he black, for packing a 357. Thank you very much. It was beautiful.